Joshua Buatsi has defeated Zach Parker in a controversial decision that has people torn on who won this UK light heavyweight battle. And so as they go forward with their careers, one of the things that may have to be done is these guys face one another again. Let's talk about the fight and what possibly went wrong. When British light heavyweights Zach Parker and Joshua Buatsi faced off against one another on Saturday, November 1st, the two men have stories that are compelling because both of them were in search of an opportunity to be placed in consideration upon victory for a world title shot. When we talk about Buatsi, a former standout in the amateurs from the UK, you think about a man who has kind of squandered his time. Buatsi is now 32 years of age, but not so fast as Parker is 31 and was moving up from a lower weight class of the super middleweight division. But their paths were circling one another due to the activity or lack of in their particular careers. And so Parker, who now after this fight record drops to 26-2 with 18 KOs, was trying to test the water because Buatsi was considered a man of title challenging consideration, but had not yet done it. So this would have been an opportunity for him to steal victory. Buatsi, after this decision in this match, record moves up to 20 wins, 1 loss, and 13 KOs. But both men exhibited vulnerabilities that do not bode well for them if they're going to challenge the best at the top of the sport, which happens to be David Benavidez and Dmitry Bivol. Between the two, they are the unified and champion of the world. Another intriguing aspect of this fight was the physicality factor. Joshua has been a lifelong career light heavyweight, and Parker is moving up from the super middleweight division. So you can expect that he was going to have difficulty working on the inside or in close with Buatsi. And when he encountered the physicality of Buatsi, he would drop to his knees, and people were thinking that he should have points deducted or whatever. But when a fighter is in grappling mode in a fight and you have someone holding you and pressing their weight, you're supposed to not resist against that and just let that go. Now, some fighters think, like, I'm not going to my knees. But the thing was, it saved Zach Parker from the stresses of draining his energy and his stamina going through those issues. Now, Buatsi is very one-dimensional with his attack. He throws straight shots. The 1-2 is his classic. And I have noted that he doesn't throw left hooks. Why? Maybe there's an issue going on with his shoulder or something like that. But we saw Parker throwing hooks. We saw him using movement, moving around a lot like Willie Hutchinson did when he was in the ring. But the thing is, with Buatsi's footwork, he's limited. He needs to plant to throw his power shots, and he doesn't take steam off the punches to throw combinations. So what you could see in the areas of where Zach was successful, body work and movement and mobility, it gave Buatsi a lot of trouble. And so we had a bad decision out of this situation. The judges' scorecards, two of them, Marcus McDonald and Salvador Salva, had it 96-94 for Buatsi. The one judge that had it for Zach Parker in a draw was Gregores Molinda, and that was 95-95. But most of the viewing audience had rolled with Parker being successful in this endeavor. But even still, both men had limitations and were not able to capitalize fully. So what do you think? Maybe a rematch? This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I believe these two should get it on one more time. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.